welcome back. This is Alpha G on K24, and we do this every weekday from 6 a.m. till 9 a.m. on your favorite channel. And of course, I want to thank Jeff and of course Derek Dero for taking us to the dailies this morning. Welcome to another session of Rise and Shine with me, Shiko Kaitani. Remember, our social media platforms are still the same, and we do want to hear from you at K24 TV on Instagram, Facebook, as well as Twitter. Today we do have a very interesting conversation coming your way, and it's really all about the way you view success. Now, when you look at yourself, do you really see success as being yours? Can you really possess it, or do you think it's really for someone else? Same thing actually goes in regards to your finances. Do you think that it's attainable? Can you reach it? Well, today we're really here to actually talk about poverty being a state of mind. And my guest today, author of The Bailout Plan and motivational speaker, Alex Mwafi, is here to tell us how we can actually adopt a winning mentality. Alex,
yes, please.
Welcome back to the show.
Thank you very much, and thank you for inviting me.
You're welcome. Always such a pleasure to have you. So people will say, surely you cannot say it's a state of mind, because if it was as easy as you make it sound, there wouldn't be anybody living in the slum.
That is why it's a state of mind, because it's the choices that we make. Shiku, when you talk about these subjects, sometimes people interpret it as pride.
Yeah.
Because people say that it's because you've made it.
Yeah.
That's why you're able to speak from that position of having made it and all that. But that's the main problem.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you know that the top 26 richest people in the world own more than 50% of the entire population of the world?
Oh, wow.
50%
I did not know that.
of the total. And it's the choices that they made at some point, and decided that we need to take a whole responsibility of our lives and be able to direct our life in a certain direction.
Yeah.
And that is confirmed by the Bible that says that we are all blessed in spiritual blessings in Christ Jesus, which means that each one of us is born with an ability to be what they want to become. But there is nothing will come to you until you move forward. Okay. And I think to just put this in context, and give you a story. Yesterday, I was at Samia Park, Industrial Park, and I was having lunch at the Savannah. And as I was walking out, I met a man, very smartly dressed, of course, the gray hairline forming already. And he said, "Hi, how are you, Alex?" I said, "I'm fine." And then I looked at him and he said, "I think you don't remember me." And I said, "Yes, I don't, because I don't go, if I don't remember you, I like saying that I don't remember you so that we can be able to introduce ourselves." And he says, "I'm Maxwell. We work together in Altex." I said, "Okay, yes, Maxwell, how are you? You remember I was a gardener?"
Wow.
I said, "Okay, yes." Oh, now I can remember. Yes, yes, Maxwell. What happened? And he told me that at one moment you spoke to us and told us that we are really responsible for our lives and we can take action and move forward. That was 2004.
Oh, jeez,
He took action.
He
went back to school. He did Form 4. He did his KTEC. I didn't even know until yesterday there's a course like that in accounting.
Wow.
He's finished his CPA 1. He's finished his CPA 2 in December. And he's an accountant now in a company somewhere in East Lands.
That's brilliant.
So which means, I was thinking, my God, I must tell this story because it reflects the whole thinking. Maxwell, real person, real name, would be a gardener somewhere. Or is working in somebody's compound, doing his cleaning and whatever. Maxwell today is an accountant. He told me that next year he must do CPA 3 to become fully certified as an accountant.
And by then, those things don't come cheap, even those papers.
They don't.
So that means he's working really hard to finance.
He's working extremely hard to be able to get there. His state of mind was at one moment that I'm made to be a gardener, to be down there. He listens to someone and he makes a decision. He doesn't see it as pride. He sees it as a revelation, an enlightenment of some sort. And he decides to move forward. Today, he's looking at being a full accountant in a year's time.
And so, Alex, do you believe then the idea of being poor or poverty is really in the subconscious? Like, you're not really thinking about it, you're just more or less just floating through. and you're just okay with the way things are. You've accepted it as well.
One of the things that I do when I speak to people is to do an exercise where, and if you're watching me and you've been one of my talks, please don't stand up. Because I always pick up a book and say I want to give out this book. And I take 1,000 shillings and I put it inside. And I say I want to give somebody lunch.
Go ahead.
Who wants this? And guess what? In most instances, it takes 4 or 5 minutes for anybody to stand up and come and pick the book.
Oh, wow.
With the money inside. But everybody raises their hands.
But no one's watching.
And the point is, life is about the action you take. You can sit back and want whatever you want. But until you take an action. Now imagine if you don't even think that you want, you're poor. And that's the state that a lot of people are in, where they don't even think that they want to do anything. They don't want. Everyone become a victim. And creates a victim mentality. So if you ask me, poverty is a victim mentality because you think that everybody else have to do it for you. Yet you have the power and the resources within you to be able to do anything.
This thing is
somebody asked me the other day, okay, what would you say about the people in a refugee camp because they are IDPs? And I told them, just take a walk to Kakuma refugee camp. Within the refugee camp, they're millionaires. Do you know that?
It's true.
They're doing businesses. They're running shops. They're running wholesale shops.
It's not.
And the refugees.
Yeah.
I met recently a young man from Somalia. He's 27 years old. He's never left Kakuma. He's always been in the refugee camp. He's this year in April, he spoke in the world this economic council meeting in Davao.
Wow!
Because he's that brilliant,
and he has never left.
He's never left Kakuma.
You know, sometimes I honestly think some of these things are transferable, in the sense that we probably pass this on even to our kids, for example, whereby you'll teach them that poverty thinking.
As a matter of fact, that's where it begins. Because as the formative years, our parents, our communities around us, form a thinking in us about sometimes what we think about. Because I'd like you to think about your brain as being in 2 parts. The conscious mind and the subconscious mind. And this is neuroscience now. The conscious mind is the one that receives all the information that you have. The subconscious mind is within you that actually now thinks for you. But the subconscious mind is like the CPU in a computer. You feed data in a computer, the computer accepts that data. So that when you ask the computer a question, 1 + 1, it doesn't know. It goes back to the CPU, pick up the information that you have put there and spews 2 or 3 or 4, depending on what you've given it. So that as we are growing up, we are cultured in a certain way, to think in a certain way. And that's why it's so important to be able to listen. It's also important to be able to read so that you can open your mind to the possibilities that are. I wasn't a positive man until I started reading, until I started interacting with positive people, until I started making an effort to move forward. So yes, we are cultured, we are raised up to think in a certain way.
That
so
is
when I'm born in a situation of poverty, I keep getting cultured that we can't change our situation because our situation is as it is. We have always been farmers, peasant farmers, so we always be farmers. And that's why you find, even in the circumstances that we are in, it's always one person who comes out of the situation and everybody says, how is that possible? Think of a deputy president. People make it as a joke that he came from a chicken seller. Fact. You look at his biography and see the number of pictures that shows him a very lean guy with Rachel going for missions together. He's moved from that to the deputy president of his nation. It's a mindset. He's changed his mind to be able to think that I can.
And you know, I'm always talking about T.D. Jakes because I watch a lot of his sermons, and he even actually put this out so well. He said that, by the way, even if you live in the ghetto, take a drive, take a walk outside the ghetto and see what the world has. Because the minute you begin to see it, you start to imagine and believe that, wow, okay, fine, you mean I can actually be part of it. So you could probably have access to this and it doesn't cost you anything.
Yes.
Driving through Riverside, walking through Lavington.
Yes.
Just to see. Open your mind.
What 100%. In fact, in Kikuyu, there's a saying that says that a child who doesn't travel a lot is the only one who thinks that it's only his mother who knows how to cook. And it encourages, and that encourages people to move out and be able to see what else can be done out there.
Yes.
When I talk about poverty being a state of mind, one of the other people I'm reminded for is my father. Because in the early 60s, he moved from Kiambu. And he went all the way to Loitoktok. It was a almost 24 hours journey because he went to Mali, then he walked 120 kilometers. I keep asking him, what were you looking for? He bought a shamba there. When he bought a small shamba there, we moved, he took us for a visit in the early 70s, and we loved the place, so he decided to leave us there. And we took time there. We were raised, I was raised up in Kama village in Loitokitok, in the middle of nowhere, where we saw only nurses in the hospital who used injectors, and we hated them for that. Policemen and teachers. And what did we decide to become? Policemen, nurses, or teachers. But somehow Safari Rally was passing through there. So my brother started saying that I want to become an engineer so that I can drive this car. He became a mechanical engineer.
Oh wow!
From Loitokitok. Among the very first one to come from that side. And his state of mind was he's never been to school, not once. His wife, my mother, has never been to school. But the two of them started from peasant farmers to traders to a situation today at 85. And my mother being at 80, they are living comfortably. They've never depended on anybody. They changed their minds to the possibility of what they could become. And today, to be honest with you, they don't need us to provide anything for them.
Wow, that's
they're able to take care of themselves. As a matter of fact, they moved into a new house 3 years ago.
Jeez, look at that.
At 83.
Who would have thought?
It's a state of mind. For him, he's still young. He's still able to do more things. And he says there's still some more mountains for him to conquer. And he's conquering them. So if you are seated there and you're in Mathare, you are Kibera, you are wherever you are in this wonderful, blessed nation, and you're thinking that you're in a circumstance that is very difficult, just remember, poverty is a mindset.
Absolutely. And it's so funny how wherever you'll find an up class or an upper class type of scenario or setting or neighborhood, right next to it, there's a slum. Everywhere.
And you travel the world, and of course, in the Americas and Europe, you don't have it so low. But in most of the, and that's better part of this world, it's a replica everywhere.
Everywhere you go,
Because the people who think in their mind, and they have formed in their mind completely that we must be workers for others. And guess what? You remain at that state.
You will always be the worker for someone else.
Exactly.
All right, one writer actually says that one of the most detrimental consequences of living in poverty is stress. And anyone who has ever faced financial hardships can attest the stress of worrying about money is distracting at best and more often overwhelming. For people who persistently face serious financial burdens, the stress can actually damage mental and physical health. Stress contributing to the rut that we are stuck in.
Exactly. Because on a daily basis, we think we can't do anything about it, or we have something to blame about. We blame the leaders that we have. We blame the rich people among us because we think that they are rich because they have taken away from us. Yet they have made a step forward. And by saying rich, for me, it's not how much you make. It's how much you appreciate what you have. To an extent that they don't even appreciate. You reach a point where you don't even appreciate what you have. And what you do is start questioning yourself and looking at what everybody else has. And if you do that, because you're not meant to be that, you're meant to be independent, to be able to move ourselves from one point to the next, and to stick to our lane. Because someone would be, Bill Gates would be a billionaire at age 32. Steve Jobs would be a billionaire at age 45. Colonel Sanders will be a billionaire at age 76.
Oh,
yeah. Different lanes
yeah.
for each one of us.
Yeah.
But the important thing is to change our mindset that we are capable of becoming what we want to be and move forward. If we keep thinking about what others have achieved, what will happen is that we'll be stressed.
It's true.
Completely stressed.
Right. I believe this also ties into people who have a very inquisitive mind. And I think that if you fail to ask questions, if you're the type of person who never asks, how comes this and this and this happens? How comes Carl Sanders managed to build KFC? Like, what is that secret? All these people have one thing in common. They kept asking questions.
As a matter of fact, there is nothing as powerful as asking questions in the world.
Yeah.
Because the more you ask questions of yourselves, of the circumstances around you, it is the only way that you can change your life.
It's true.
Because whatever circumstances you are in, I don't know, and you must start doing review of those people. There's a story that was running last year of a guy, I think, who was a security guard in one of media houses. And by the time they were doing the review, this guy was a graduate. And nobody knew. He was still a guard at night. But during the day, he would go to school and do his studies. It is true. Until you start asking questions, my dear listener, my viewer, nothing will change.
Right.
Because you must ask yourself, what has made it possible for Dr. William Ruto to come from a chicken seller to the deputy president?
Right.
What is it about it that moves him there?
Yeah.
And inquisitive questions requires you that you ignore the rumors and all the shenanigans that are being propagated, especially propaganda that is stolen his way up. He's worked hard. He's look at his life schedule. You wake up at 8 o'clock in the morning. He wakes up at 4 a.m. in the morning.
Right. In fact, last time you were here, you were trending because you actually said something that anybody who wakes up after 5 o'clock is not a serious person.
Everybody, I must repeat again, everybody that wakes up after 5 o'clock is not serious with life.
Well,
you are not going anywhere.
I'm not talking about you because if you're watching this, obviously you're an early riser, so don't worry about it. We are not talking about you. But
no, why are you excusing the situation? It's a fact of life. And I would like, and I think last time I challenged people. You just Google what time do the successful people wake up. It's on Google. Just Google and you see that no one wakes up at 5 o'clock. Karancha of Keroche wakes up at 5 o'clock. You check, they're there. Because the morning is the best time to be able to look at your life and be able to ask those pertinent questions. What will this day add to my life? What is it that I'll do today to make a change?
Yes.
If you ask those questions, you will find something to do that changes your life completely. I love that. Because it's a fact.
Well, you know, American Secretary of Housing and Urban Development Ben Carson notoriously referred to poverty as a state of mind. As we're winding down, because we've got about 3 minutes to go, Alex, I want you to actually preach to us, if you may, or if you can, the utmost importance of becoming a big thinker.
There is no question that if you want to change your life, you must become a big thinker. And the importance of that is that you ask the questions that answer to that which is within you. Because each one of us is created with something that is in his life, that is a purpose that you are done. As a matter of fact, I think Marianne Wilson says, our deepest fear is not that we're inadequate. Our greatest fear is that we are so great in this world, that we are blessed with everything. And if you start thinking, the only way you can start thinking big is to start questioning your status today and asking yourself, why am I here? And don't look for don't become a victim. Don't look for excuses that incorporate anybody else in that situation. Start thinking, what can I do to change where I am?
Absolutely.
If you do that, I can assure you that you'll move forward. Because people have done that and they have moved forward. I've just given an example of my father. I've given an example of Maxwell. Real people living in this life. You can change your life if you change your thinking.
All right. So we need a bailout plan.
Yes.
Practical steps, because I want to believe there's someone who's actually watching this and saying, okay, fine, I get what you're saying, Alex. How do I make the first step? And we need to break it down and make it practical for our viewers so they can say, okay, fine, Alex gave me some homework today. I'm going to start working on this.
Number one,
yeah,
take 100% responsibility for your life. Being responsible means that you are responsible. That circumstances that happen to you, you're able to take a step.
Right.
Number two, you must decide what you want. Start thinking what you really want out of this life. Number three, once you identify what you want, people will come and argue with you and want to pull you down.
Yes.
Ignore them. Number four, you must take a risk. You must take a risk. If you want to move from where you are to where you ought to be, there will be a risk to be taken. A risk means doing those things that people don't expect you to do. Do them anyway. Number five, take action. Take action. You can't move from point A to point B without taking an action. And your thinking is a waste of time if you don't take action.
Right.
Move forward. Even when you don't feel like moving, move.
Right.
As a matter of I say, if you're on a cliff, jump and grow wings on your way down.
Right.
If you don't take a risk, if you don't decide that I'm going to do this, nothing will happen. Number six, you must believe in yourself.
Right. Wow.
You must believe in yourself. You must believe that you're 1 in 400 million, that you beat 400 million brothers and sisters on the day of conception. If you do that, then you'll believe in yourself that I'm made to be great. And number seven, which is the most important for me, you must remember as you move forward, draw other people together. Because as you go up a ladder, ensure that you don't step on people, let people buoy you. So that in case you fall down, they will hold you. You'll not hit the ground, but you'll be at a point where you can start the race again.
Right.
Life is a fight for territory. And if you don't fight for it, someone will take your position.
Wow. Wow. Amazing stuff. All right. Your book is available for all those who actually want to get it. Where can they actually get this book?
At the moment, you can get it from me.
Yeah.
You can check me on Facebook, Alexius Mwathi, or you can write to me on 0720-204-466. I hope you put that on the screen.
Yeah.
Or you write an email at mwathi@gmail.com. I'll be able to tell you how to get it.
Okay, and of course, if you would like to get in touch with Alex directly.
Sorry, it's also available in Amazon.
It is available.
You can either order an ebook or order a physical book from Amazon. It's available.
And yes, like I said, if you actually do want to get in touch with Alex, go ahead and get in touch with us through our social media platforms, and we'll be happy to actually put you in touch with this amazing motivational speaker and, of course, author of The Bailout Plan. If you believed it, then receive it this morning. Remember to hit us up at K24TV if you enjoyed this particular conversation. Let's take a short commercial break, even as you think about what Alex said this morning. And when we get back on the other side, it's time to get interactive with my co-hosts Paul Bovi and Jeff Mote. Thank you, Alex.
Okay,
Thank you.